Alright, I'm Taluna and I am back to Shotgun King. This time I'm going to be doing rank 3, and I think I'm also going to start doing endless mode, but possibly have that be a separate video. But I do want to start unlocking the other shotguns. But at the moment, that's not entirely my concern. Not until I've made some decent progress in Throne, because I've only done rank 2. Today is going to be rank 3. Which is add 1 rook. It's still not really adding much, and like I said last time, I'm thinking it's going to eventually be a full chessboard on the other side, or at least all of the white pieces to start off with. And like I said, no other shotguns yet. This works plenty fine. Going through that again. Alright. In case you're new, the whole goal is you're the black king and you're trying to shoot the white king. You need to kill him. Once you finish him off, the board clears and you go on to the next board. And each time you clear a board, you get a card for yourself and a card for them, which will help you but also help them. And you move like a king. You can see over here the souls. So this night, I'll go after him real quick. Don't want to move there. They still move like normal chess pieces. He's on white tiles, not an issue. But I can come up here. Okay, he's running. I'm gonna get rid of those pawns in the way. In line with the bishop, I can just... No, I cannot move there. I can move here. Okay, get rid of the bishop. Now, I killed the bishop. I can use this to move like a bishop, but I only have a one-time use. So I could use that to... might as well. Last time I didn't really use the souls, and they can't really do anything to me, and I can waste a turn to reload. And even though he's right there, I absolutely finish him off, so it's not a concern. And the extra shot got the knight, so I have that in my back pocket. Ooh, Nightbane, Blade. So Blade means just when they are in the like 3x3 grid that you can move, you're able to just click on them and it does an instant free damage to them, which instantly kills pawns. And then this is what I was talking about, how they also get a card, add 1 rook. When a rook dies, king takes 2 damage. That's actually kind of good, because an extra rook isn't too much of an issue, but that also means that's extra damage to the king without actually having to interact with the king. And then whenever you reach a waypoint, choose a disruption effect and play. So that'll put a little question mark somewhere on the map, and if you get to it, it'll be bad for them. And then, so added rook, less rook speed. And speed just means how often they're allowed to move, because not all the pieces are allowed to move each turn. They have about 3 turns. I think pawns have like 2. And then can fire a projectile at you instead of moving. So I haven't seen the projectile for this, but last time I took one that gave the king a bow, and the arrow doesn't just go all the way to you. It actually only moves about a tile and a half per turn. So I'd assume that's what that is, so that wouldn't be too bad. But I like the idea of being able to do more damage to the king inadvertently. The king itself isn't a threat. That's not an issue. But yeah, you can see here at the very bottom, the pawn has 5 turns before it can move again, and they attack like normal pawns, but there can be cards that'll change that. I can move. No, I can't move there. 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 I can move here, actually. Can I? I might as well just shoot. Nothing else is a concern right now, and if I go here, right? Yeah. I'm just going to start taking pot shots. Guaranteed a kill on that. And using the knife does count as a turn, okay? And I think I get that. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Search +1. Right-click on a piece to predict its next move. And then throne, king, +2 HP. Queen, +1 HP. I don't like that. I don't like giving them more health. But honestly, the 2 HP is, 2 damage when I kill a rook. Add 1 pawn every 5 turn. The pawns are not that much of an issue if you're playing the top half of the board, because they still can only move down until they promote, and you'll probably have gotten to the king by the time they can promote. And then your pellets have a 30% chance to pierce. I like that. It's, doesn't directly do extra damage, but if I take like a pot shot at a pawn or something, I have a chance that those 4 damage pellets go through and do it to somebody else too. And honestly, I don't really see the purpose in taking search. Alright. Alright, and I only got 3 to 5 range, so it doesn't go that many tiles. I could take a shot here, but it would, if any of the pellets did hit it, it wouldn't do much else. So I'm going to try to get a little closer, do that. And maybe I'll start, yeah, I'm going to start taking shots at the rook, actually. Because that does damage too. And that pawn isn't an issue. Take him out, move up here, do that, and then, what am I, bishop, right? Yeah, here. Do that. Oh, my bad. Here. Alright, and like I said, the pawns are an issue, and that's on black tiles. It can't reach me anyway, so I'm chilling. I can go here. And bam. I did the 4 damage. They have 8 health in total. So the 4 damage from killing the rooks, plus that. And then round 3, you have to take a queen, so it's just whichever better card is good. Or whichever good card is better, sorry. When a pawn dies, enter stealth mode and strafe mode. Right click to target. That could be good because of conscription, but you can't shoot when you're in stealth mode or else it takes you out. So I think I'm just going to take the royal loafers because I haven't tried it. Just a little, instead of having to waste a turn on just moving, I can do a little bit more. Go, no, my bad, here. Cool, and can I just keep doing that? And now I'm in, can I go here? I can't go here. Queen's only got 1 health, but the knight's there. Can I go here? Yeah, okay. So even though he's panicking and it doesn't want me to go there, it's only got 1 health and the fire arc is so little. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it and I'm still safe. And then I gotta reload. Knight can't really do anything to me, at least right now. I'm gonna take out that pawn. Okay, now the knight can do something. But I can also just move here. Oh, my bad. Not there, not there. Let's go there. If I move here, knight can get me, knight can get me. Rook can get me there. Oh! Shit. No, hold on. I have the knight's soul. And I can do that. Cool. Awesome, and now I have another knight's soul. I think I'm just going to take this turn to reload. Yeah, guaranteed the free damage, which does that. Do that, just get rid of them. I'm just going to start moving my way over there. Ooh, and now I have no ammo. Awesome. Move here. And then move back up here. Get that guy. Now I've got 1 left. Yeah, I wasn't thinking it was going to kill the king, but it at least gets a little more damage. And then if all of these pellets hit... Ah, damn. Okay. Nah, but I can just... Oh yeah, I can just knife him. Cool. It is a little bit annoying when you don't have enough, enough bullets. Just because you kind of got to shimmy around a little bit before you can get any more. Okay. -1 speed on bleeding pieces. 10% chance to inflict bleed on moving enemies. Bleeding pieces take extra damage. But that, double fire arc for 1 shot. But it's only 1 shot. It also gets rid of some pawns. There's going to be plenty of pawns. Less fire range, but each time you revive. You die at least once per, or you die once per floor. You can revive once per floor. And then adds 1 bishops. Bishops can move orthogonally, which is just like up, down, left, right. But they can't attack, so they're still not that much of an issue. So I do remember, I haven't really seen too much on Shot King. I haven't really seen that much on Shotgun King in a while, but I do know the red book is required for like a secret ending. Something to do with the bishops, but I don't remember. And it comes with a revive. I don't know if I really... Do I want to go for that? I mean, I might as well try to go for it because I'm still in the lower ranks. The only thing extra is a rook, and it's going to get a little harder regardless. Okay, and that's on black tiles. Nope, my bad. Start taking shots, and then the knight's an issue, but I can move here. Oh, and you can only use the knife once per turn. Interesting. Here. Okay. So I could just knife the pawn, but even though he's not about to move, if I did, he would capture me. When it comes to stuff like that, it does not matter if it's their turn or not. They are going after you, and now I've got the rook. Can I go here? Yeah, no, queen. I forgot about that. Okay, I just need to get out of the way of the rook at the moment. And now I'm back in the queens. Okay. Do that. Get rid of that. Oh, yeah, and I have strafe. Okay. Yeah, do that. Queen's an issue. Ooh, my. Okay, wait. Cool, I need to use that. Yeah. Oh, shit! Oh, I went... Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Nothing's in the way right now. Queen's an issue, but... Can I think it shoots as you start to move, so I could... Weird. Oh, actually, I know exactly what I could do. First of all, I'll do that. Rook soul all the way up here, and now I'm kind of safe. No, what? Oh, it's still locked into him. Never mind. Okay, knife him, save ammo. Knife him, save ammo. Knife him, save ammo. Knife. Ooh, my bad. Queen right there. Knife him. Here. Nothing's gonna get me from that. And then I need to... Here. I'll mark him. Go for that. Now I'm out of the way to queen. Okay, they're not issues. And I definitely need to get out of the way. Let's go here, right? Yeah, here. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're gonna get me. Okay. There was a part of me that really thought they may be able to get me after I killed a king, but they cannot, and that's good. Pieces hit by your pellets bleed, bleeding pieces. That is I do have the piercing though, so I could just put a bleed on a bunch and then extra queen, but they get less movement. Bishops can move and attack across any obstacle. I really don't like that. Extra ammo seems cool, but that sounds horrible because they can also move orthogonally. And the extra, I mean, but the free square limit is good. It's gonna be good. Hopefully. Should be. Alright. Honestly, I don't want to start taking shots till I actually, like, get up there. Ooh, already looking at me, huh? Just get rid of that guy real quick. I'll move here. Queen can't get me, but I could start taking shots at the pawns. Wow. Okay. Have to use the soul here. Okay, cool. Oh, I probably should have... No, my bad. Right here, maybe? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, get another soul. Oh, no! Holy shit. I would have to... Okay. But I've got the revive. And it repositioned me. Okay, cool. And I've also got that, so I could... Am I still in a bad position? Oh, I absolutely am, because I'm still... They can all get me. Oh, shit. Oh, this may be it. Okay. Hopefully... Oh, but the queen... Oh, I may just be dead here. Yeah, they've got me locked. Ooh. This may be weird, but maybe I can... No, I can't. Okay, I think I'm just dead here. Shit. The queens can only move free spaces. Never mind. Oh my god, that immediately just solved so much. I forgot about that. And they can't... Yeah, I think I'm chilling to just move here. Even though they can't do too horribly much, I'm still gonna take them out. Knight's not an issue yet. Yeah, there's no issue for doing that. And, because the king moved, I can do this. Ooh, okay. I can't guarantee that I get him, so I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, if only I had one bullet. Okay. Cool. I really thought I was messed up there. I immediately forgot they can only move free spaces. Okay. Honestly, the less fire range is definitely worth just like a max 12 revives if you get it at the very beginning. Okay. More ammo, fright radius. When you kill a non-pawn piece, every piece in a radius is scared and they can't attack you and flee. Add 1 rook after 20 turns. White backups come 1 turn earlier for every piece you kill. On top of the pawns, I don't like that. But the rooks are, as long as I can get the rooks, it does damage to the king. Remove 1 king, add 1 bishop. Bishop's 2 HP, and then win if all the bishops are dead. But it's the rats again. The rats were pretty cool. And I've got piercing on top of the extra pawns, so it could do a decent amount of damage. I think I like that, because on top of the piercing and the damage, like killing rooks, dealing damage to the king, that could work. That could do something. Cool. And then I can also do another, more rats. Oh no, did I like anti-synergy? Because it does damage to kings, but there's no kings. Ah, shit. Oh! No. Okay. Dealing damage to the rooks still does it to the bishops. They take the place of the king. Okay, this may seem wasteful, but I'm actually gonna... Oh, I probably should have, like, just marked them, but... I'm gonna go ahead and get the Queen Soul. Get rid of that Bishop. Reload. And I'll... There's no issue with me doing this, right? A little more damage. I can't move there, but I can. No, actually, I'll just shoot. How about that? Okay, so I was kind of thinking I may have wasted the dealing damage to kings, but that's good. Extra HP, but they get less speed, and then bishops less HP. Okay, so bishops replace the kings entirely, and queens just don't matter as much. That's pretty good. When you play an extra turn, when you kill a knight, but you get... Oh, and less fire arc. And then bishops and queen get extra HP. Bishops and queen are immune to bleed. Bishops and queens heal from nearby bleeding pieces and stop their bleeding. That works against that, which is not horribly grand. That gets rid of any effectiveness the bleeding had, but I still have the piercing, but I don't really want to have that card be wasted. Also, I haven't been using blade that much. Either way, the bishops are getting extra HP, and the queens are major slow. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. They all get extra HP, but the bishop and the queen get less HP anyways, so... It's evened out. And I got a queen if I ever need it. Alright. Queens are no longer an issue. Move here. Ooh, actually, do I just move back here? No, I don't. Here, maybe? Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. If I kill him now, though, is there any... The white queen is an issue. I may actually have to use the soul already. Oh, hold on, maybe not. Is there anything that can get to that space? No. Let's do that. Cool. And even though they have the -1 blade, since he's only got 2 health, that doesn't matter. He still gets him. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I gotta move back now. Okay, so if this does enough damage to that, and the bullets pierce, that could be a lot of damage. No, my bad. Here, maybe? No. Not there. Not there. Actually, I think I'm gonna stick with doing that, but I need to, like, reposition a decent bit away. Go ahead and reload. Can't get me there. Cool. Just gonna start taking pot shots at him. Hold on. So I've got 4 power, and the spread is so little on guarantees. Okay. Cool. All right. Do they stack? Remove 1 rook, add 5 pawns, and the pawns get extra HP. I don't like that because they already got buff last turn, and I actually want the rooks. Add 2 knights, 1 bishop, 1 rook, all pieces less speed, and then more ammo regeneration and the fire range. The extra life seems cool, but honestly, the less speed seems like it could do a lot. The extra health doesn't really matter. The rats will, like, chisel them down. Just more rats. Oh yeah, see, and I can make so much distance before they're able to do literally anything. Nope, my bad. Nope, my bad. Okay. Gotta think now. Can I go here? Yeah, actually. I don't know why I'm really thinking about it too hard. And then I move here, right? Is anything? Yeah. Oh, I gotta reload. Right here. No, because there's a bishop there, too. If I move here, maybe? Yeah, because they can move, but they can't attack, so... Just go ahead and get that guy. Anything that can get me here? Nah. Nope, my bad. Right here, right? Yeah. Oh, I was really hoping in Pierce and do low. That guy is low. Killed a rook. Do that. Rat's doing work up there. And bam. Cool. Alright. Another 30% chance to pierce. And then more rooks. And they get even less speed, but they get the projectile. Actually, didn't I get this? No. Okay, I was about to say, is this the same options? More bleeding, but they honestly just move less already. I want more rooks. The projectile shouldn't be that bad. Plus more piercing. And they get less speed, so... So, rook can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they start off with 5 before they can move, but it's 7 before they can move after that, so... Ooh. What? Oh, okay, so it doesn't move like the arrows. They just kind of block off areas, huh? Here, right? Yeah. Honestly, do that. And then I can also do this, right? Okay, now I'm in harm's way of the knight, but I can also... Oh, I gotta reload. Let's go here. Plus damage to the rooks. Plus more damage to the rooks. Cool. That guy's got, what? 2 HP. So I just need to shimmy my way up to him, huh? I can just go here. Nope, my bad. Here? Yeah. That kills. Awesome. Cool. Alright, this is the last one. Play an extra turn when you kill a knight, and then add 1 pawn. Secret heir replaces the king if he dies. I don't know if that actually does anything because I've got the bishops. White can't move more than 2 piece types on each turn. Remove 1 bishop, add 6 pawns. That's technically 1 less king. And more rats. And they can't all move at the same time because less 2 plus less speed. Yeah. I'm gonna go for that. Alright. There's so much. But it takes them so long to start being able to attack. Nope, my bad.